The look for Reem Acra today is really beautiful hair that's cool, that's not overly finished, but really very present and relevant today. So we took a low ponytail and then we just really essentially just roll the hair up and then just pin it so it looks finished without looking overly finished. It's young, it's cool, with the hair veils that are going on and the different pieces, it's just going to be amazing for Reem.
Miss Acra wanted no makeup, so we had to make it extra perfect for her. The skin is just really evened out. We used our Longwear Finish Compact very sheerly, so it didn't look like makeup. Then we did a little pink retouching powder on the cheeks, so it was almost like a really soft blush, but almost not there. At the test, Miss Acra, I told her, I was like, I don't want to do anything too creamy on the lips because I see the veils go a little bit down to the lips, and I didn't want anything like that on top. So we just lightly pressed a little bit of a pink blush just right into the lips, so they just gave a drier finish, but not anything too like chappy. And the eyes, she wanted it to look like nothing, so what we did is we did like a soft eyeshadow base for every girl in their right color. Then we did a little bit of a white shimmer on top. It's almost like a shimmer that's translucent, so it works with everyone's skin tone. And then we tight lined black gel ink liner right in the lash line for definition, but nothing too over the top.
It was many travels in the past 6 months. I was really, as they say, trotting the globe, traveling so many countries and meeting so many brides overseas and making custom dresses for a lot of them. So I got influenced by what I was designing for those brides, and I wanted to bring this to my collection. The hand is lighter, there's much more transparencies in the dresses. The layering of each dress, it looks like it's simple, but there's a lot more work in them initially to determine what colors are the underlayer. It was a lot of effort to come up with a collection like this one. The handwork is immense and it's a tremendous amount of work, but we did start way before, knowing that 3 weeks before we had another ready-to-wear show to do. So this was well thought of. It is not something we put together just like that. I've been thinking about this for 6 months, and I think it shows.
It was stunning. One after the other was just breathtaking. I think she has really come into such a moment with her embroideries and all the use of illusion. We see these gorgeous, sensual backs, but they're done in such a refined and elegant way. It's definitely for the woman that's looking for something romantic and beautiful. The lace paired with the embroidery, but then these tulle illusion over veiling and creating transparencies and textures and dimension to every single look. You have a very simple column gown, but then it has all this level of dimension with all the layerings of tulle and then the sheer overlays of all the lace embroidery, almost like a tattooing effect on the woman's body, but so refined and elegant.
Reem Acra delivered again, as usual. The collection this season was so light, so airy, so delicate. I think a lot of the pieces were almost reminiscent of the 30s and 40s, kind of that Great Gatsby feel, I think is still translated to this collection. We saw a lot of feathered capes, a lot of beautiful headdresses. The embroidery was so exquisite. The sheer yokes were so beautiful. The embroidery, I mean, I don't know anyone that does embroidery as beautiful as Reem. I mean, that's what she's known for, and she did it beautifully this season.
Well, the headpieces, I always like to be dramatic. It's my style. I like to have fun, and I always like to come up with something that's really me. It's really a dream, and I fulfill my dream by accessorizing the brides the way I like. I love feathers, combining them with my embroideries. I love to come up with ideas that are so different and be the trendsetter. That's my personality.
I love it. It's always one of my favorites. I think it's her attention to detail, and you can kind of feel how much she puts into every single piece. It's a lot of thoughts for each one, and I want to always make sure I don't miss a bride. That, you know, I have lots of followers now all over the world, and I want to make sure that I have a dress for each one. And I hope I make more dreams come true every year.